54 miles. I don't even want to run right now.
Or anything to eat, a snack or anything before we go?
No, but I will take like a Gatorade.
I'm just gonna grab my vest and we'll get out of here. Welcome back to another video, guys. Early morning trail run is what we're up to right now. Today's video is going to be all about a goal update of mine. So I don't know what, 10 videos ago we talked about my 3 top 10 goals for this year. If you remember, one of them was to finally complete a full Ironman. So I got a lot of things I'm doing to train for that. One of them is that I signed up for my first ever ultra marathon. So in 3 weeks, we're doing 54 miles in the mountains of Vermont. First time I've ever done more than maybe 18 miles tops. So it's gonna be wild. Right now, we're heading out, 10-mile trail run. Then we're coming back and we're gonna spend the day prepping. Nutrition, clothing, gear that we're planning on. By no means is this advice, because I've never done an ultra marathon. But we'll show you what we're getting into and how we're preparing. And should be interesting. You guys can laugh at me, if nothing else. Let's go.
One shot, now the future is yours. Go! Yeah, I was building on the lecture. Verses coming daily under pressure. Working on the plot and the scheme. The true stock trademark is at the edge of your dreams. I'm talking one shot for the kill.
So cold. Get some music going? Yeah.
This is my country, my damn country. Give me my country, you can keep the rest. This is my country, my damn country. And it don't mean a thing if it don't pass the test. If you ain't never cheated or been cheated on, then take off your boots, you rhinestone fraud.
Oh my God, it's so cold. You got everything out of here?
Yeah.
Let's do a run so slow that Strava predicts it's a walk. I'll put on this awesome sweatband so I look super cool on your video.
Thanks. How does that thing smell now?
Smells awesome. All right. Real quick, before we start this, most important piece of content for this. Ironman's the goal. 54-mile ultra marathon is just a training to get us to the Ironman. But most importantly, absolutely most importantly, we got to get this right. I hate running. Mid-state trail. I have zero chance of finishing at 54. Halfway, Berry Falls Dam. This is, anytime I'm doing cardio, trail running, there's so many trails that intersect right here. And I try my best to make sure that this is the halfway point. Stop, have a drink, a snack, whatever. Probably the most beautiful section in this area. Saying that, I hope after all this training I would be a tiny bit faster. Dude, I think a week or two ago when I came out here, I did this trail. I stopped there. I had like lunch right there.
Yeah. Is this the one you did with Danny?
No. No, this is a different one. Walking the uphills. What do you guys think? What's the chances of me finishing 54 miles of this? How you feel?
Not bad. Hurting a little bit. Hips are tight. The 18-mile ruck, I think, tired me out.
I'd love to get you some downhill footage, but there's no downhills. This is all uphill. I'm not going to tell you the pace.
That's it. That's a wrap. You have to do that 6 times.
Yeah, can you imagine?
No,
It's exactly 6 more times, right? So what we just did, we got to immediately turn around and do it 6 more times. That sucks.
No, that whooped me too.
When Strava predicts your run is a walk, you should be embarrassed.
Yeah, well. Strava was Strava. What's up, buddy?
You're on video, bro.
How you doing?
What's happening?
What's going on?
We just went for a run, actually.
I just saw Danny drive by to go to school.
We just finished up a 9-mile run.
Did you really?
Yep.
When's your event?
Yeah, Memorial Day, 3 weeks.
3 weeks? Good for you.
Actually, we're headed back. We're gonna go get food, and then we're headed back to my house. I'm actually gonna I'm home all day today. I'm just prepping for it, so I'm packing up like what food am I gonna bring with me, what clothes am I gonna bring, because I don't know what the weather's gonna be like.
So 3 weeks you're doing that?
Yeah, 3 weeks.
Good for you.
After this, it's only 6 weeks till the ruck, and I'm gonna need at least a week, maybe 2, to recover from this. So I'm only gonna train for the ruck for like 4 to 5 weeks, and then the ruck ends, and I have 6 weeks to Ironman. So, but again, my legs should be pretty good. So I just got to get used to riding on the bike and swimming. So I got 6 weeks to do that,
It hurts. I mean, it hurts.
and then I'm never ever doing cardio ever again after Ironman.
What's
never.
that?
I'm never doing cardio ever again after Ironman. But
I might hit you up though. I might I want to see what you got. I haven't seen any of this.
I'll be
stuff.
there all day,
I've seen
so-
Tucker's a few of his things. Good.
All right, we're back at the house, all showered up, and now it's time to start the preparation. I am probably a very OCD kind of person, so I love the process, I love the preparation, and so I'm actually really excited about today. But today, I'm gonna try to prep for the race as much as possible. Food, gear, everything. So here's our challenge today. We gotta turn this into some type of race plan. Nutrition, gear, timing. Let's figure it out. Also, when we get to nutrition, make a list of food that you want too. Otherwise, we're gonna get there and you're gonna be like, "F***, didn't bring me any food. I'm gonna eat all Rick's food," and then I'm gonna cry. Comfortable t-shirt. Comfortable t-shirt. Comfortable t-shirt.
Yeah, it's a lot more clothes than I would have thought, especially with the not knowing what the temperature's gonna be.
It's kind of the point, right? Like you have no idea what you're going into. So it's hot weather, cold weather, after race, sleeping, whatever you want to sleep in. I want a really, really, really comfortable t-shirt that I can throw up in. Because I'm gonna throw up for hours after this thing. Here's the deal. Number 1, I've never done an ultra marathon. Number 2, I've never done a marathon even. So I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. So by no means is any of today advice. As a matter of fact, it's the opposite. If we do something that you think is absolutely wrong or is setting us up for failure, please put it in the comments. I got 3 weeks to change any strategies that I need. So if you guys see anything, you got any advice, throw it in the comments. I could definitely use it. All right, we got a lot of stuff to pack. So we're going military style here. We're gonna Ranger roll our gear, save some space. Maybe the only thing educationally you'll actually learn from this video. So here's how to Ranger roll your gear. Lay out your shirt nice and flat. Take this one, fold the bottom in on itself. Get yourself plenty of space. I don't know, maybe 6 inches or so on each side. This shirt's really thin, so it's actually really hard to do it with. But fold it over inside out. Sleeves come in, go about 3/4 one way, 3/4 another. Start at the opposite side, roll it nice and tight, as tight as you can, tight. And then at the end, you can slide your fingers in that spot, fold it over the top, boom, an entire shirt packed down super small. I do this with underwear, shorts, shirts, long sleeve, short sleeve, doesn't matter, but it saves a ton of space in your ruck, or in this case for the ultra, we just don't want to take a lot of bags, so we're gonna save space. We're gonna start with clothes. we're gonna go with a cold weather gear, warm weather gear, rain gear. This is gonna be a Hoka commercial. They are not sponsoring a fat dude like me. Hoka would be like, what not to do. Here's what we got. Clothing, everything we can think of. We got underwear, socks, warm weather shirt, shorts. We have a cold weather shirt, gloves, hat in case it's really cold for any reason. And I also have pants in case it's really cold. If it's raining, I got 2 rain jackets to last the entire day, 2 undershirts in case, and I want to change my undershirt. If it's raining, I also got an extra pair of socks, several extra pairs of socks, several extra pairs of underwear. I run in the Hoka Speed Goats, so if it's not raining, I'm going to start with the Speed Goats. I think the Speed Goats 4. If it is raining, same thing, Hoka Speed Goats, but these are the Gore-Tex ones. Maybe keep my feet a little bit drier. I'm bringing both of them. My plan is to, probably switch shoes at some point, especially if they get wet. A hat in case it's really sunny. And then this is all my post-race recovery stuff. So I got a pair of comfortable pairs of shorts, pair of pants, hoodie, comfortable cotton t-shirt, and some compression socks to deal with swelling and stuff like that. And most important, pair of flip-flops to let my feet air out and relax and recover and things like that. This ultra marathon is 54 miles. It's called the INFINITUS. And we are doing the 88K, which I believe is 54 miles. So it is essentially a 20-mile loop and a 7-mile loop, then a 20-mile loop, then a 7-mile loop. You don't know which way we're starting, and we don't know much about the trail at all. We don't know much about logistics. I don't know if there's power, if there's water, but I do know we have to camp out in tents the night before, so probably limited power. I have no idea about the water source. I don't know how often the aid stations are. I don't know what's at the aid stations. So we're kind of planning for anything. Nutrition. This is stupid. Oh, here we go. Yeah. All right, so let's talk about my secret weapon. Now, for those who are you want one of these right now? Yeah. These are Cliff Blocks Energy Chews. This one is margarita. Just smell that, dude. Oh my God, that smells so good. Try that one. Yeah. A lot of people run with gels, okay? This is a Science in Sport gel. Gels, I think it's a texture. Just the texture of the gels itself and eating these things doesn't sit well with my stomach. These things are like candy. They taste better and the texture just sits well better in my stomach. The gels this one has 22 milligrams of carbohydrates and 10 milligrams of sodium. The blocks, 3 blocks is a serving. 3 blocks has 50 milligrams of sodium and 24 carbohydrates. So 3 of these, in my opinion, looks like it's better than 1 of the gels. So these things taste better. I'm going with these. Tell me if that's a huge mistake. Otherwise, I'm gonna learn the hard way on course. I come into an aid station, the main aid station, 3 times. So we created race aid station bags. These are replacement things for my kit. So I threw some Rice Krispie treats in here, some Stingers, the Cliff Energy blocks, and I also put some Sour Patch Kids in here because I love Sour Patch Kids. It's an extra boost of sugar, candy, things like that. So we got 1 for each time I come in over there. Then we basically put together a meal plan for each day. For me, I've been having a bagel with peanut butter and jelly before each one of my runs in the morning, and that's what sits well with my stomach. I tried some oatmeal, but it's just too heavy for my stomach, to be honest with you. I'll have it with me just in case, but I'm gonna go with peanut butter and jelly and a banana before we race. Ghost pre-workout. Welch's Grape is the best flavor. Give me some energy ready to go. For lunches, dinners, every time I come into the aid station, we get tons of options. Mac and cheese, which I really don't think I'm gonna touch this because, hey, Stop yelling. I don't really think I'm gonna touch this because of the dairy, but we got some ramen for some extra sodium. I think the chicken broth is gonna be really, really good. Some carbs in the noodles itself. I got some Uncrustables, some peanut butter and jelly Uncrustables, a couple Gatorades each time. We got some sodas, we got some waters, stuff like that, and some extra Gatorade Endurance packets to make if we want at each one of the aid stations. Tons of snacks, Snickers, peanut butter cups, potato chips, pickle juice. We'll see. I'm probably just gonna try it just to try it. Pringles, things like that. So race day nutrition. That's pretty much what we have. We're gonna try to consume 400 to 500 calories per hour the day of the race. That's not all here. I am gonna rely on some of the aid stations. They should have some stuff at each one of the aid stations. Some watermelon, things like that, potato chips. So I'll try to use some of the stuff at the aid stations too. The not go to the emergency box, the emergency room box. If I'm gonna take medication, bug spray, ibuprofen, what kind of moleskin things do I wanna have ready to tape my ankles, all that kind of stuff. So that's what we're up to now. Right now, we've mapped out between the pace we think I'm gonna do, plus aid stations, plus stops for nutrition, change of socks, things like that. We're estimating I'm gonna start at 8 a.m. in the morning and finish at 2:30 a.m. That sucks. We have race gear, pre-race gear, race gear, post-race gear, clothing and gear ready to go. We have nutrition plan put together, purchased, packed, organized. We have our timeline of what we expect. Little things like chairs, tables, stuff like that organized. The only thing left is to set up the camping stuff, so tent, sleeping bag, sleep pad, stuff like that. I'm gonna put all that together in a rucksack and load that up. So that's it. We're about as prepared as I could possibly be logistically and gear-wise, and I have about 5 to 7 more days of training, and then about 10-day taper where I'll do a ton of stretching, a ton of mobility, and really just some small, shorter shakeout runs. The goal is on race day for my legs to not be sore at all, for my body to be fully recovered and ready to go, and prepared to attempt a 54-mile ultra marathon. Hope that was helpful. You know, if you guys are doing an ultra marathon, again, it's not advice because I've never done one before. But if you have done one and you see any giant red flags, put in a comment down below. Let us know. We do have some time to adjust. Otherwise, we'll see you guys on race day.